Coming at you from the Peak Chesapeake Energy Arena in beautiful Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, as the Thunder prepare to take the floor. For the Miami Heat, they are coming off a good outing against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. And what a fight they put up. Great resilience to storm back down the stretch.
Boy, that was really a fun game to watch, Kevin. I love being able to see that desire that comes through when a team knows they have to turn it up. They can count on raising their intensity level to pull off the comeback, and they did it.
Yeah, there's nothing better than watching a game like that one, Clark. You don't get to see comebacks every day, so when they happen, you see that energy, that focus. It's a joy to watch.
So here's Miami's starting group. Wayne Wade, LeBron James, the best perimeter tandem in the game. Haslem and Bosh are up front, and it's Chalmers in at the 1 spot. And for Oklahoma City, the front line, Kevin Durant, Serge Ibaka, and Kendrick Perkins. Russell Westbrook out there with Martin. Chalmers with it. Westbrook picks him up. Bosh heads the pick for LeBron. Out to Wade. From past the arc. Tries again. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. It's going to make you earn it from the line.
And so Bosh nails both of them.
And there's no question Chris Bosh is the linchpin of the Miami front court. On a team with limited depth up front, he has a really important role to fill, and he's got to be there every night for Miami.
They get the rebound.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Now let's go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to catch up with head coach Scott Brooks.
The season series versus the Heat has not been a good one for them, as they've lost both prior meetings. He told me the key for them this time around would be to get at them early so they don't fall prey to being starstruck against the defending champions. He feels if they can do that, they can get their first win of the season against them. Gentlemen?
Thanks a lot, Doris.
You know, Steve, you talk about Bosh needing to play such a huge role for the Heat in their front court. I think his versatility helps. He's 6'11". He can go inside and out. He's a better defender on the ball and off than he's given credit for. I really think he's a special player, just a tier or two below the elite level all-stars in the NBA.
It's Westbrook with the drive. 6 on the shot clock. Over Chalmers. They get it back. And Ibaka slams it in. Looking at Oklahoma City, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Grizzlies in Memphis.
Well, their shots just were not dropping for them in that game. A cold shooting night, that's all you can say.
Well, the shot selection was a big part of it, Steve. I mean, they were taking terrible shots. It's not at all what you like to see from a team that should certainly be able to execute better. I've just got to say this. I mean, the Thunder fans have really been spoiled since the team moved to Oklahoma City. 4 years in, and they've made the playoffs in all but the first season.
The drive by Wade. Here's LeBron. No luck. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. And now running it up the court. Martin pushing it up. Westbrook, defended by Chalmers. Back to Oklahoma City. Made the playoffs. Gone deep more often than not. And talk about winning over a city when they relocated Steve from Seattle. They have done that and more.
Well, that city has really embraced the franchise, Kevin, and it helps when you've got guys like Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook who are not only phenomenal players to watch, but really good people who the community can embrace. So I think the love affair between the team and the community is going to last a long time.
Well, Thunder have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. .131 left to play in the first quarter. Right side, Durant. Shoots. Scooped up. The kick out to Westbrook. Kicks it to Durant. Working on Anderson. And another shot. And Durant puts it in. Durant's got 9.
And one thing that Durant has made very clear in his young career is that he's going to be a factor in clutch situations. He wants the ball in his hands with the game on the line.
You know, he's got that lean, thin body and looks a little wispy and carefree out there. But underneath that jersey beats the heart and edge of, I think, a killer in terms of putting the ball in the basket.
Now, here is Martin. 17 points for him last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
I can imagine they're going to hear an earful about this next stop. I mean, that's 3 straight field goals given up right in the middle of the lane. Inexcusable.
Well, defense starts at the rim. I mean, you want teams shooting the ball from the outside, and that's not happening. They're just giving up everything inside.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, 5 times already the lead has changed.
Westbrook, no good. LeBron against Durant. Got a piece of it. And here we go with Westbrook heading to the hoop. Goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Tearing that roof down with that one.
Yeah, and really a dunk contest dunk that time. Wow.
Yeah, unreal. What a dunk.
Boy, he blew the easy 2 by profiling. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
After 1 quarter of play.
And a good.
Your Thunder, 19.
Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, Steve, Clark, what do you think?
Well, the thing they tried to establish right away was the presence down low. You look at the points in the paint. I think that's been the difference.
Yeah, and I like the fact, Steve, that they're not settling for the outside shots. I mean, go in there and get what you want. Keep attacking the rim.
So with LeBron on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. D-Wade, the 2, with Ray Allen at the 3. Shane Battier is out there with Chris Bosh, and it's Chalmers in at the 1. Oklahoma City trailing. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team. Allen for the 3. Can't get it to go. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way.
You know, the Miami Heat are relatively young as a team in terms of NBA history. Joined the league in 1988, but really hit the ground running and have been a force in the East since they became part of the league.
Unloads from 9. Battier cannot hit. It's Durant with the drive over Wade, and it's Durant missing. Miami's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Wade can't hit. Well, you look at the Heat, you take away the first 3 years of the franchise as they were building from scratch. Since 1991, they have only missed the playoffs 5 times. Steve, I think that's an amazing stat.
Yeah, the franchise quickly came in and established itself way back as one of the tougher opponents to deal with in the East. They've done a nice job of establishing themselves as a model organization in the NBA over the years.
Battier. One-on-one here. Here's Westbrook. Blocked. And they're able to recover. Ibaka dishes to Perkins. And there's the feed to Westbrook. Outside for Martin. The 3 is launched. Rebound by the Heat.
I'll tell you what, I remember Scott.
Sweet finish there, showing you some major strength and the ability to sky.
I rode that elevator right to the top floor.
Explosive hops. I'll tell you what, he can really catch you off guard.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Chris Anderson is checked in for Bosh. Haslam comes in for Shane Battier. And it's LeBron in for Dwayne Wade. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Martin from outside. And the shot is good. Martin's got 5 minutes.
And that's his first 3-pointer, so maybe that one will get him started. Well, what you love about Kevin Martin is just the efficiency offensively. He makes a lot of 3-pointers, and he gets to the line at will. He's quick, and he develops angles on his drives where he draws a lot of contact, forcing the officials to call fouls.
Tries it from 9. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
You just can't let him get that close to the hoop.
And the call will be against Kevin Martin. That's his third foul of the game. And going back to what you said about Kevin Martin, Steve, 2 seasons ago, he was third in the league in three-pointers made. And Clark, he was first in the league in free throws made. What in the world's happened to this guy?
Yeah, that's the most unusual combination you'll see statistically, I think, Kevin. Don't get fouled much when you're shooting from the outside, but he has a tremendous knack when he's healthy and at his best for getting into the paint and drawing fouls, too.
Offensive rebound. And Mario Chalmers gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
So we'll see what happens here. You got to be aware that's your second foul. Question is, do you keep him on the floor or not?
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession.
A moment here now to see some of the numbers for Russell Westbrook. 6th in scoring, 6th in steals, and as a distributor, he's been really effective, ranking in the top 10 in assists.
And you don't become a top 10 scorer, Steve, without a variety of offensive moves and a whole bunch of tricks in your bag. So he makes for wonderful highlights the way he can score.
Martin for 3. It's hauled in by LeBron.
Well, they're fortunate. Defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Allen for 3. Again, Allen missing.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
And it's Martin missing. The Heat trail by 4.
Well, it's kind of
Wow.
Look at that athletic play. Incredible.
Call it hang time and bang time.
Unbelievable.
You got to just shake your head on that one.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Nick Collison's checked in for Perkins. Brewer comes in for Serge Ibaka. And Thabo Sefolosha subbed in for Kevin Martin.
Well, he's just blazing fast off the dribble. He comes right at you. He's constantly attacking. And even if you try to anticipate what's coming, he still seems to either go around you or just right over the top of it.
Really, he's got that bull in a china shop style once he gets into the lane. I mean, he's looking for contact and has the strength and jumping ability to take the bump and still finish.
Here's Sefolosha. After the Heat pick up 2. The dish to Collison. Chalmers against Westbrook. Back to Collison. Miami grabs the miss. And there's the call on Bosch. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Thunder shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Yeah, this is a very good free throw shooting team, guys. When you look at the numbers, impressive.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Reggie Jackson's checked in for Durant. And Derek Fisher is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Then for the Heat, Ray Allen is checked in for Battier. And it's Norris Cole in for Mario Chalmers.
Very few players have his explosiveness. I mean, man, can he ever fly to get to that rim?
And Norris Cole is going to pick up the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Thunder have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
And the Thunder making a change here. The Beats checked in. Chris Anderson is checked in for the Heat. And it's Bosch. That time on the assist from Cole.
And all 10 of their last points have come inside the paint, so defensively you've got to make an adjustment.
Yeah, you got to do a little more to stop it, too. I mean, it's coming way too easy for them. At some point, you just got to buck up and say it's not going to happen.
The Thunder have been good at the free throw line in this one, 7 of 8.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so. Well, they've increased their trips to the line this quarter.
Yeah, getting free throws has been a great way to slow the game down, get your defense set up, and find easy points.
The Heat have been good at the free throw line in this one, 7 of 8.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
Here's Fisher, averaging 8 points a game. He feeds it to Sefolosha. 1 second left. And that comes off the assist by Derek Fisher. And the Thunder lead by 3.
Now, when he gets an opening like that, he'll definitely take it.
Second quarter ends in a tight one. Thunder lead by
Your Thunder, 37.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
The way he's moved through the defense so far through 2 quarters, it's like everybody but him is in slow motion.
Well, he's just that quick going to the basket, Steve. I mean, the help defense just isn't getting there in time, and he's been able to finish.
Kevin Durant, Serge Ibaka, and Kendrick Perkins, their front court trio. Martin is out there with Russell Westbrook. That's the room for Scott Brooks getting going here in the second half. Now here's Wade. And the pass to Chalmers. Passes it to LeBron. 5 on the clock for the lead, and it's good on the layup. LeBron's now got 8.
You know, LeBron James is really the primary ball handler for his Miami Heat team. And despite his scoring ability, at his core, he's a point forward, a pass-first player, great court vision, can really run the floor, probably better than anybody in the history of the game. But really what he wants to do is find open teammates.
And here's Wade following Kevin Martin's 3. Wade passes to LeBron. Back to Wade. It's stolen by Ibaka. Durant against LeBron. Back to Westbrook.
You got it!
Outside Durant. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists tonight. And Clark, going back to LeBron's pass-first mentality, do you like that from your star player?
I love it. I mean, he has to be who he is. He's always been a pass-first guy, a basketball player who wants to make the right basketball play, and it's endeared him to his teammates since high school. He's a multi-time state champion, and in the NBA, he's been a guy that's always been about his team and including his teammates, and I think that's an admirable quality. Sometimes the skill level leads people to want him to go outside of himself, but you got to be true to you, and that's pretty good with LBJ.
He only had 1 mistake prior to halftime, but he's starting to get a little sloppy there offensively. And the pace has really ramped up in the second half.
Steve, I like the re-energized effort here. I mean, it's been a battle.
Offensive rebound. Second chance effort. Shots good by Ibaka. Ibaka's got 6.
Well, he brings a lot to the table, Kevin, that's for sure. And what I look to really is his pursuit of the ball. I mean, he gets you so many second chance opportunities because he anticipates so well, and he plays with a kind of a fearless aggressiveness.
And Steve, what a shot blocker he is too. I mean, you're taught that it's counterproductive to swat a ball into the 4th row. But he just can't seem to help himself.
That's 4 of their last 5 buckets now coming in the paint area.
And they're in attack mode right now, barreling in there with bad man intention.
Now, here's Chalmers. He's got 8. It's LeBron with the drive. And Haslam kicks to LeBron. And there's the call on Udonis Haslam. That's his first foul.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Westbrook against Chalmers. Westbrook gets a screen from Martin. Martin with a screen on Chalmers. Left side, Martin. From 12 feet out. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
And you know, a lot of people aren't aware of this, but Eric Spoelstra's father was once the general manager of the Portland Trailblazers. And Eric went on to play at the University of Portland, had a nice career there before hooking on with the Miami Heat. He's been with the organization for a long time.
Here's Wade. Serge Ibaka with the rebound. Ibaka's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Durant, covered by LeBron. And Durant backing in. The jump hook. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. Well, a break on the floor, so let's talk about the league's small forwards, shall we, for a second, and see which of them have led the league in free throw shooting this season. Kevin Durant, number 1.
And that means he can afford to be very aggressive as a slasher because of how proficient he is at the foul line.
I really would like to see him get even better at drawing contact and getting himself to the line. I mean, unless there's a drop-off in that tremendous percentage of his, that's what he should be trying to do every time.
Durant hits them both. And for Coach Spoelstra, Steve, as you mentioned, family ties in the business of basketball. He's been around it since he was a little guy.
Yeah, he knew relatively early on in his life that he wanted to stay around the game. You know, after college, he played a couple of seasons professionally in Germany and then ended up at the age of 25 working as an intern for the Heat as a video coordinator. So quite a climb for Eric Spoelstra.
LeBron, he's checked in for the Heat. Martin attacking. Back to Ibaka. It's hauled in by the Heat. Cole's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Dishes it to Battier. He kicks to Cole. Lets it go from deep. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
It's been a little too easy for them inside, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think so, Steve. I mean, they've really dictated the action in the paint. That's been their focus, and the defense hasn't mounted much resistance at all.
Now, here is Martin. He's got 12. Ibaka. He's guarded by Battier.
Defensive foul. 2 shots in the lineup. Serge Ibaka.
He's off on the first. The Heat making a switch here. And he's good on the second.
The 2-possession lead is what they were looking for there, so they can deal with that one miss.
Boy, it's been a tough go in terms of fouls for him. My goodness, he can't stay out of the way of fouls.
The Heat have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Well, they're doing okay as the season goes on. They're shooting about 76% as a team.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
Here's Westbrook. And Shane Battier gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. That's good from Durant. The Heat making a switch here. Durant hits them both.
He's one of the best free throw shooters in the league, and this game, no different. He's making each trip to the line count.
The 3 from Chalmers. The shot misses. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. It's
53. Thunder 47.
the Thunder leading by 6. So with LeBron on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Mario Chalmers and Dwayne Wade, the tandem in the backcourt. Shane Battier is out there with Allen, and it's Bosch in at the 5 spot. Here's Martin. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Martin's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Thunder. Allen inside the 3-point line. No luck. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way.
You know, they've built their lead here by doing all the little things well.
And one of those things has been rebounding, Clark, because they have really come out and taken control of the boards.
Now here is Cephalosha. Shot clock at 6. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. For the Thunder, Perkins comes in for Nick Collison. And it's Ibaka in for Thabo Cephalosha. And then for Miami, Haslam comes in for Shane Battier. And it's LeBron in for Ray Allen. The offensive rebound. Here's Durant. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Here's Chalmers. Rejected by Ibaka. And the Thunder pushing it up now. And Durant gets it to go. The assist from Ibaka. 17 points for Kevin Durant.
He's as close to impossible to defend as anybody, I think. I mean, he can just torch the defense in so many ways.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra was saying to his team. He said, guys, for a team with our firepower, we're playing way too tight. We need to push the ball up the floor, get out in transition, and get those easy baskets. We can do this.
The Thunder leading by 8. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 5 assists in the game. Pass to Chalmers. Deflected. It's stolen by Ibaka. Martin goes in. Here's Durant. Sinks that one from the post. Durant's got 12 points in just the second half.
You know, it's really the kind of game you expect from him, guys. I mean, extremely efficient, taking a lot of good shots. And that's pretty much how this game has gone. They've controlled the boards and looked to come away with the win right here.
Wade for 3. Again, the miss by the Heat. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. It's Westbrook with the drive. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Now, a severe lack of awareness on his part. He had no idea he was near the out-of-bounds line.
The Heat trail by 12. And here's Chalmers from the arc. Wade dishes to Bosh. Tipped. Westbrook with the steal. And stolen by LeBron. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively.